found another path. I think it goes to the same place. Well, I know it goes to the same place. The question is, does it make it all the way there, or do I get trapped in a swamp? Holy fuck. That stuff is everywhere. What is that thing even from? For the last 23 years of my life, I've been studying to be an artist. That includes the concept of what art is. In the last few years, I've been noticing a whole lot of people who haven't spent any time studying what art is, stating with a very strong opinion and in very strong groups. Oh, look at that bug. Yeah, what's touching me? The leaves. The leaves. Oh. Anyways, with strong opinions, they state that art is anything and art is interpretive to the viewer. I think that's bullshit. It's bullshit because if art was purely up to the viewer to interpret, there would be no sense in telling stories. There'd be no sense in movies or drawings with form. Really a poo bag out here. God damn. So if art is purely up to the discretion and interpretational powers of the audience, and art is anything, that means there's no such thing as art. Because if art is anything, then everything is art, then there's no reason to categorize it or define it as such. It's just everything. Here's my motherfucking work of modern art. I call it progress. Art is, like most everything in this realm, is communication. It's communication of an idea, a premise, a state of mind, an environment, a movement, a period in history, or a wide variety of other topics. If you just squiggle a line on a piece of paper, that's just a squiggled line. You failed as an artist because art is not up to the viewer to figure out. That's why artists are artists. They communicate an idea that exists outside the norm. Movies are a form of art. We need the storyline in the movie. Or else you just have Ghibli-juk saying Ghibli-juk, going Ghibli-juk, as Ghibli-juk. And the Ghibli-ju, Ghibli-ju, Jagga Ghibli-ju. See? Doesn't fucking go anywhere. Same goes with painting. I fucking hate modern art. And this like abstract bullshit. You understand when people say that Picasso did a certain style of painting, He only went Picasso when he went completely insane. Somebody's home. Every time he had some kind of difficulty in life, Picasso would fucking freak out, start painting all crazy and fucked up. And that's what the masses love. I didn't even know this until recently, because I never really wanted to study Picasso as a kid, because I was only ever convinced that, what the hell is this? I was only ever convinced or shown Picasso being insane. Jeez, there's a lot of this. If anyone needs scrap metal, there's a shitload out here behind Wolfville in the woods. Right on somebody's home. Anyways, Picasso's other work is fucking incredible. Very realistic, very well done. It was only when he went insane in the membranes that he started painting all Picasso. Now, the thing about the people that seem to be pushing this art is interpretive to the viewer and art is everything view is none of them are educated in art. Maybe they've taken a high school art class. That's more than most people, I guess. I'm fucking lost in the woods now. But usually they just read that opinion somewhere and find it very appealing, and that seems to be the problem. Mass appeal seems to have more to do with bullshit feel-good things than with definable like facts and reality. How about all you new agers that are manifesting motherfucking reality? Stop manifesting this shit in the woods. Manifest a fucking clean world already. I know I've been trying, but I keep getting distracted with destroying humanity. So once humanity's destroyed, we can get to cleaning up the garbage. I don't know what to do with all the garbage once it is there. I guess we'll just pile it in one spot in a wasteland of radioactive bullshit that's already there. Good bounty for the day. Now, modern art is complete bullshit. Or at least the system of it is. I'm telling you from experience. Artists end up in galleries because they pay galleries a rental fee. The gallery finds their artwork suitable. I've been into a gallery. I've had a 6-month contract with one. They cut it off 3 months into it. After telling me that you can't break a contract once you start it. No matter what. They broke it on me because I asked them how serious they were about selling artwork, because I noticed none of the pieces in their store seemed to be moving. But they were quite happy to take my money for rental at $80 a month. What the fuck is that thing? Something different over there. Or maybe it's just something I can see that isn't normally perceivable. It's like it might be a tube. I had a dream I got eaten by wolves last night. I hope it doesn't happen today. Anyways, so in these galleries, you gotta jump through their hoops, and then you can pay like $80 a month rental fee. There's a fish there or something. They go fishing for you. So then you're paying the rental fee, but they don't try to sell the work. They just collect the rental fee. Because the place I was at, Art and Jewels, in Halifax, they had just the same amount of artists paying $80 a month that they would need to cover rent. I found it was pretty funny. That's when I asked them about the sales question. They weren't trying to sell art, they were just collecting our motherfucking rent. Anyways, whoa, something big in the water there. He's been watching me. Or she, whatever it was. Whoever it was. So then they collect your rent, and then the gallery curator's fed. That's all they care about. And that's what the art world is. It's a bunch of people paying a bunch of other people to sit around and look like they're doing something. Every time I went into Art and Jewels, Buddy was on Facebook. I guess promoting it or something. But yeah, quite the experience it was being an artist. But since then, I've discovered I don't fucking need galleries. Galleries are a bunch of bullshit. So is the entire art fucking world. You know what's really fun to do as a motherfucking artist? Hang paintings around a town or city with a little note on them that says finders keepers. It's hilarious. I don't know why, it's hard to explain. It's fucked up too, terrifying. I've done it before, I'll probably do it again. But the world's the art gallery. The other thing I found funny about the art world, this is a side note, paintings never sell. Unless they're for charity. Then they all sell. It's weird. I can give them away too. I can trade them for things. I've traded my paintings for lots of stuff. So but in this day and age, I've been getting little articles too running across my computer screen. Even some high-end art critics over in Britain are calling bullshit on the whole art scene. Exact same reasons. It's just a bunch of money handers. And no one's saying anything in their art anyway, because it's all interpretive to the viewer, right? So you don't need to say fucking shit. You can give them a blank fucking piece of paper, and they'll project all sorts of bullshit onto that. A real artist communicates something. Something tangible, something outside the normal. Something. Just don't fucking make empty information. It's a waste of energy. In nature, nothing wastes energy. I also do a lot of shows independently now too. I don't do any gallery shows. If there's a gallery out there that wants to play fair ball, I'll play fair ball though. But none of this paying the gallery to stroke my ego bullshit. My ego doesn't need to be stroked. It's doing fine. What the fuck is that thing? I wanna see. You stay here. It's a tube. It's a big fucking tube. Alright, mystery solved. Here's a mystery. What the fuck's up with that stump? That perfect, obviously milled piece of lumber right there. Let's go look at it. Ew. That's one oily pool. Environment Canada says there's natural buildups of oil to a degree. Is that natural? Is that like a natural amount of oil? I wonder who put that there. Probably CN Rail. Wonder why. Wonder if there was a bridge here at some point. There must be others if there's man-made. It is man-made. I've never seen a tree stump look like that. The mysteries of life. I mean, the woods are good. Oh yeah. There it is. I want to take a photo of that strange looking moss. What the fuck's up with this dirt too? I've never seen like concrete colored dirt. That's some weird shit. Something was digging. It is. What's the deal with that? I've never seen white moss. That's regular moss. That shit's not even moss. It's something like moss, I think. It's definitely a plant. No, don't say it's a plant. I don't think moss is a plant. I think moss is like some crazy other thing. It's like an animal plant. But anyways, there's a bunch of this stuff. This white moss. And for some reason, there's a hole in that tree. Some critter's house. Man, there's a lot of critters that live around here, or one very busy critter that has a lot of tunnels. There's more of the moss, and some more of the moss. Or not moss, but it's growing with the moss. That's the strange part in some areas. It's literally side by side with the moss. Whatever this strange organism is. I have to look it up. I'm sure there's some kind of white thing I haven't seen before in the woods. I've spent a lot of time in the woods though in my life, so I'm sure it must be normal. It's just weird though, because I don't think I've been seeing it in the other parts of this woods. Yeah, see, like, here's... Oh, never mind. Obviously I'm full of shit. There's a big clump of it. Wait. What the fuck? That's weird. I wonder who set that up. How did I not notice that before? I walked right past this tree because I seen this mushroom with a spider on it. That's weird. That's definitely set up by somebody. Old railroad tie fence post thing. Okay, but yeah, okay, let's go look into another part of the woods for the white fungus. Before whoever built that pyramid looking thing shows up. Here's some fucking moss. This stuff makes a great bed, but it's sometimes full of spiders and weird bugs. So at the same time, it doesn't make a great bed. If it's dry out, it should be okay. From what I remember, it's mostly really, really wet conditions where the bugs are thriving in the moss. We used to use it as pillows when we were kids camping. Yeah. I'm not finding any white moss stuff here. That's the call of the blue uniformed popo. They're a local tribe, very vicious. Heavily armed too. I don't know what their fucking problem is, but they hate everybody and they like locking people up. But I guess if everything's art and art's up into the interpreter, then being arbitrarily locked up and detained by the police isn't bad. It's up to the person viewing it. Neither the police nor the prisoner, for they are both the artist. Everything's arbitrary and meaningless. Fucking lost in the woods again. Anyways. Fuck was that? I'm 100% creeped out. Alright, anyways. Things are only meaningless when you walk away from the nature of it. Nature gives plenty of meaning to existence. Humanity has lost the meaning of their existence through technology. As technology replaces parts of our existence becomes increasingly meaningless until someday we're all just gonna kill ourselves. Ha ha ha. And the only people left will be those who enjoy the meaninglessness of the meaning. Fucking airplanes. Oh yeah, there's a chemtrail forecast website up and running now. So it should be interesting to see what they say if these fucking clouds ever go away. Since Sandy, it's just been cloudy as fuck here. And we're like a good distance away from where Sandy even hit. We're off to the east of it. So fucking cloudy. I've had to have my UV lights on my indoor garden like crazy. I don't like having those on. They're weird. The treasure. Got the treasure. Look at the treasure. We got some treasure.